And baby, Watchtower said, put them donations on auto pay. Run us our money. I couldn't believe it, so I had to go hear it for myself. Let's get into it. Hey, and welcome back to Same Old Tea. In today's video, we're going to be talking about a very small part of the JW broadcast for August. So, fun fact, I had never watched a single episode of a JW broadcast, even when I was in. I remember when it came out, I think in 2014, and I want to say that my congregation had a big viewing party basically. And everybody kept asking me if I was coming. And I think I lied and said that I had something to do related to nursing school. I'm like, I don't want to do not one more thing. But with this new news going around, this new light that I have been seeing on other people's channel regarding Watchtower asking their members to put their voluntary donations on auto pay or reoccurring payments, as Stephen Lett so eloquently said, right? I had to go view it for myself. And the reason was because I've seen a couple of different angles being taken. And I said, before I put my 2 cents in the game, let me go hear what he said exactly. So that's what I did. So here it is, 2025. And I can say I have watched my first JW broadcast in its entirety. And had I watched back in 2014, 2015, 2016, I probably would have left sooner. Because it's so cringy. Everything about it is so cringy. So if I recall correctly, they basically was kind of leading up, right? So it's just like, oh, imitate your father, Jehovah. Oh, Jehovah does these things for you, and they're reoccurring, right? The sun come out, you have water, blah, 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 right? And then he just so happens to put in there, that some of the friends have put their voluntary donations on automatic. He didn't say automatic. He said reoccurring payments. And then he went right on and then wanted to kind of equate you putting your donations on auto pay to all the reoccurring blessings you get from Jehovah. And what did he say? The Bible, Holy Spirit, I got my notes, the resurrection, hope, and Jesus. So they are so crafty at what they do. So in order to make you feel guilty, if you are one of the witnesses who have not put your donations, I keep wanting to say tithes, because I feel like that might be coming, your donations on auto pay, then it's like saying you don't care about the Bible, Holy Spirit, Jesus, or the resurrection hope. That's how I took it. Watchtower was always full of subliminal seeds, right, that they're planting in their members' head. And so also during that time, the build up, I'm going back a little bit, the build up, if I'm not mistaken, they want to talk about you see these kingdom halls over here in the Philippines? Oh, well, we had to redo them. And it cost $21,000 US. It was 6 houses they put up there. I'm going to try to put a screenshot up here. 6 kingdom halls that they put up there. So it's like, okay, that's like what? About 126,000, right? 20 times 6. Yeah. And then 6 times 1. Yeah, 126,000. I'm doing that mental math, y'all. Y'all know nothing about that if you ain't my age. Yeah. So $126,000 to revamp, these kingdom halls. Okay. But they tried to make it seem like, this is what we do with the worldwide work donations. This is what we're doing. All 100% BS. And so that was the gist of what was going on in regards to the JW broadcast. So I wanted to be clear because, like I say, different creators, YouTubers have different perspectives. So I wanted to kind of make sure I was clear and not giving commentary based off of their perspective. Yeah, I'm calling BS, big time BS, and I'm going to talk about the different areas of BS. So the first thing, he tried to frame it like convenience. Like some of the friends even put it on auto pay, as if to give the sense like, set it and forget it, right? Like one less thing to worry about, making it seem like it's a convenience for the member. It's such a helpful option. You don't have to be burdened with remembering to put your donation, in the donation box at the Kingdom Hall kind of thing, right? That's how they tried to frame it. It's easier and things of that nature. But this is what I took from it, right? If it's 9 million witnesses, right? And let's just go in the middle. Let's just go count in the middle. Let's say 5 million. Let's say if 5 million was to set up automatic payment, and let's say they just did $1, right? That's $5 million a month, right? If 5 million witnesses put auto pay for $1, that's $5 million a month. So times 12, that's what? $60 million, right? In a year. And I'm sure all the money that comes in is going, chunks of it has to be put into annuities and things of that nature. Like annuities are safer, slower growing ways to invest your money, right? Versus putting in the stock market and things like that, where it could be real volatile. So that's what I think is the real hope, is that people will put it on auto pay so that they can know that every month we got $5 million coming in, at least. That's how I look at it, right? That it's a benefit for them. So just like colleagues and people that I know who have wellness practices like me, they have like membership programs, whether it's their medical weight loss program or their hormone replacement therapy program, or whatever programs they have on. And they offer memberships. Why do they offer the memberships? Is because that way they know they got money coming in, right? Every month to cover expenses and things like that. I never got into that. I kind of want to keep it a little bit more flexible and free. But I'm over here on struggle entrepreneur street. So maybe I'll take a page from Watchtower and get some reoccurring payments, into my business. So like to piggyback off of the thought I was just saying, this is, even though they tried to frame it like a win for the member, it's a win for Watchtower, right? Like nobody thinks about their Netflix subscription, right? It's just on, right? Because it comes out automatically. I don't know about y'all, but some bills I don't want on auto pay. Some I'm okay with. My security system, my Hulu, my Netflix, I'm okay with those. But every month, my car note people always try to say, make it more convenient. Just put it on auto pay. Because I don't know if it's going to be enough money there on the day y'all want to take it. So let me have control over that. So it's all a win for them, because most people are not going to think about it, and most people are not going to go back and change it, right? Because it's like a mind trick. Everything Watchtower do, it comes back to mind control. So you think about it. Let's say you have a household of 4, and let's just say, times is hard. It's hard for everybody. Times are tight, right? So maybe they say, you know what, we got $25. Let's say it's a family of 5. That's $5 per person or whatever, right? So that's $25. Times get tight. They probably ain't gonna think we should go in there and just do $10, right? But it's like, then it becomes a mind thing, right? If you had originally said $25, but now times are tight, you need to keep your lights on, the gas, put food on the table, keep the rent paid. But you know what? Maybe we can go down to 10, and then that give me $15, to put towards this, right? Or whatever. Just whatever. I'm giving y'all like low number examples. How many people will go in there and change it and not feel guilty about it? How many people will feel like, I'm not relying on Jehovah to provide for me? It's a mind game. So if it's a JW watching this channel, watching this video, I strongly encourage you not to set up the automatic payments, because unless you're strong enough to wake up and know that this is not what they say it is, you're going to be feeling guilty about making any changes in that automatic payment to the Watchtower. And then when you think about it, that money is going to the governing body. That ain't going to your local Kingdom Hall. That's why they put them 6 Kingdom Halls in the Philippines up there. Because I used to always think to myself, when these natural disasters happen, and they will, get up on a platform and make sure they emphasize, do not donate to the Red Cross. Do not donate to this organization. Don't, donate here. The organizations that you saw boots on the ground in these areas where things, natural disasters had occurred. They saying, no, send it to, to the Watchtower, and they will disperse as needed. And I have not ran into one video or one person who has ever said the Watchtower took care of me and my family when X, Y, and Z happened. Because they ain't gonna do it. Never, ever. They're gonna expect the friends in the local congregations to do it. It's a mess. It's an absolute mess. And another thing I thought about is that if they can get those automatic payments, right? Some of us got some stuff on automatic payment that we ain't even thought about or we ain't using, right? Gym memberships. Gyms, that's how gyms stay afloat. They know that they go get an influx, in January? And those people are going to probably ride out the whole year if they don't, stay consistent and use it before they cancel it, right? So I'm sure they have their, I'm sure January and February is like, Black Friday for gyms, right? So when you think about it with the Watchtower, automatic payments means it don't matter what the attendance like at the local Kingdom Hall. It don't matter how zealous, these brothers and sisters is, because we getting the money already. It's just like with Netflix. Some months I be like, man, Netflix is killing it, right? They are killing it. They be having like the documentaries that I like. They be having like the Netflix original, series, things of that nature, right? Netflix original movies. And I be like, man, they killing it. And then some months I be like, what is this trash? But am I going to go the next month and say, well, I'm going to cancel my Netflix because last month it was this? No, they still going to get that reoccurring payment the next month and the next month and the next month, unless, things just get really, really bad. So I could definitely see them strategizing. Like, the real talk, y'all, after I went and watched this, I was like, it almost to me was reading as if, at least the way I took it, because I am a businesswoman, like, who's coaching them? Who's their business coach? Because I don't believe the governing body is this savvy. I just don't. They have somebody coaching them. Whether it's, I've heard rumors that I guess they hired a asset management company because of all the real estate that they hold. Hell, all the money that they hold. I have another video that I plan to record, hopefully sooner than later, where I was doing some research about the richest religions. And guess who up in that number? Okay, yeah, you know who. So they have a lot of assets. They got a lot of assets. You know, the donation boxes are probably light, right? Because people ain't going. People are zooming it. So I feel like a savvy business coach is saying, hey, y'all can't get these people back to the Kingdom Hall post C19. So what we're going to do is we're going to pivot. They want to watch on Zoom, then we will say, okay, you watching on Zoom. Have you set up your automatic payments? Oh, please. Anybody who PMO, anybody who still got connects to people who, go to the meetings on Zoom or actually go to the Kingdom Hall, please, in the next few weeks, let me know if anybody has a local needs that's talking about reoccurring payments. Because I can see it now. An announcement coming from Watchtower telling the friends, if you are watching the meetings on Zoom, you can or should, maybe I don't know what they would say. It all depends on who the elder is making the announcement. Should be setting up reoccurring payments. They gonna find a way to let these friends know, y'all better set up them payments. Run us our money. Man, it's crazy. Oh yeah, y'all. This is what I got out of it, okay? Watchtower would say, we don't care what y'all do. Y'all don't want to come to the hall? Fine. Y'all want to watch it on Zoom? Fine. Run us our money. Set up that subscription. That membership fee. Send us our money. And do I think that they are hurting? I don't think they're hurting. I think when they sold all that Brooklyn property, once they wiped out all the mortgages because Jehovah told them to do it, and then was selling them bad boys left and right, making the friends combine and go to this Kingdom Hall now because they were selling their Kingdom Hall and all that stuff. Just 100% BS. They hold a lot of real estate and they got a lot of money. It's just that what I've learned is that when people are control freaks, which the Watchtower is, and extremely wealthy, if they used to getting 25 million a month and now they only getting 20 million a month, even though all their labor is free. Woo, when you think of all their labor is free, that's what be costing, right? Go get your car repaired. The equipment might be $50, but the labor is $1,500. So yeah, this some nasty work, as the young people say. This some nasty work. But anyway, y'all, that's all I got for this video. If you liked it, please give us a like. Make sure you like the videos. It lets YouTube know to keep pushing the content out. If you have any thoughts about this new, I'm gonna call it new light. This new light about reoccurring payments is the way to go. If you a JW, then drop it in the comments. And if you are not a real one, come on over here to the Real One Tribe. Hit that subscribe button. And if you think anyone will get some benefit or a laugh or two out of this video, please do share it. And until next time, I'm out. Peace.